taking a little ride, do a little checkup on the machine, and going to Home this Saturday. Riding up there with Don from Don's ATV Adventures, his YouTube channel there. Ride with Don a lot. Was going to be going up with the Marmor group, but didn't realize that they were meeting up there at 7 a.m. and I work nights, and I'm pretty full of adrenaline when I get home, so I'm not one to get to bed right away. And so at least with Don's ride, I get at least 2 more hours of sleep. And you got to drive 2.5 hours. I would have had to been up at well, even like 4:30, 4 to 5 in the morning, and that's leaving the house before I do anything else. So yeah, that's not going to work out. So but I haven't ridden with Don. I've only ridden with Don now. So 3 times this year, I think. So it'll be nice to go up to those class. And I've noticed a little bit of oil on the right side of the engine down by the dipstick, so I just sprayed it off, and I'm going to see if I can figure out where the oil's coming from. I have a feeling that just the rubber bushing at the dipstick may need a new one there, or down by the oil filter housing. We'll see after this ride. I'm going to push her a little bit here. This is that trail from Camelford to Hastings. That's in Northumberland. That the EOTA runs and maintains. They put some new bridges here, which was nice, but the word maintain, actually grading it, I don't think it's ever happened since I've been ATVing. This is the one that's, even though if I'm a Northumberland resident with a Northumberland Club Trail Pass, I can't use this trail, and I'm not supposed to be on it. But to be honest, I'm sick of this whole frickin' thing. I've been waiting years. The Hastings Heritage Trail, which is EOTA, the local politicians forced them to open it up to my trail pass. This one's being delayed for I don't know what frickin' reason. To me, it's the mayor should be able to put their foot down on it because it's Northumberland County. But we'll see what's happening here. To me, it seems like someone doesn't want to put their foot down when they can. So to me, they're not representing their local stuff. To get some brake pads too. Get that at Dirty Life. Check out dirtylife.ca. Trevor's a good guy. Sells everything there. video doing the review of my new Tesseract top box. This spot right here, there was a little cut in the video. You'll see a couple of cows in there, and every once in a while we go through a farm here, and some cows decide to walk over these gratings. One of them was one of these brown cows was a little terrified on the machine, so I was going pretty slow going by him. And the black one didn't really give a crap. Out here checking the heat off the CVT. Seems pretty normal right now. When you put on those metal head covers, he asked them to do a fuel pressure check, and he said it was fine. Checked my rod, and then even though water was going through my rod, no problem. He says there was you know, like particles from seeds and so on. He cleaned it out for me. Said that the valve covers weren't leaking, but I use new seals and everything on there, so thinking about future, where I'm working and what I'd like to do, what I don't want to do anymore. I'm a chef, and when you're working that job, and it's like working, when you're busy, it's like working a 7-hour marathon, you know, or a 7-hour sprint. It's amazing with this COVID thing, you know. If you look at countries around the world that immediately did something about it, took it seriously, like New Zealand, and recovered from it quickly, having full 30,000 people concerts. Then you look at other countries where money and politics, essentially bribing politicians by these big companies, opening up early or not closing at all. And you know, 2 years later, pretty well, we're still in this situation. Or putting up false data, or not really data, just false crap about it, and then people believe it. Frickin' this vaccine makes you magnetized crap. Fuck people. Get an education. Disgusting. I'll put a link to this guy's this video. This guy, he went viral for speaking his mind. Most of the time he's in his car speaking to his camera. Other times he's watched one the other day. He went on a flight and they lost his luggage. And he's in a hotel and he can get pretty angry pretty quickly and start yelling at the camera for, you know, like, why the hell this is happening, right? Well, it just makes me laugh now. He went in his closet and he had a pillow and he didn't want to disturb the other people in the hotel, so every time he knew he was about to lose it, he put the pillow over his mouth and started screaming. He could make out what he was saying, but just not to disturb the people next door. And I was, oh man, you know, I'll put that link too. It was so freaking funny. It's gonna be my next purchase, small dual sport. I've been looking at this. I'll throw a photo up on the screen here. I don't want something, I don't need something quick. I want something I can just relax on, go off-road. So there are two machines I'm looking at. I may just start out with this one. It's a Honda CRF300L Rally. Probably got the first three letters wrong. And it's essentially a dirt bike, but has Rally protective gear around it, electric start, get heat grips, all this stuff you get for it. And been following guys on YouTube that have it, and they love it. Going highway speeds. I think it used to be a 250, and I sat in one at a Honda dealer. And after a couple of years, they upgraded to the 300 Honda engine that you can find in the CB300. And yeah, it's like $7,400 Canadian. And if you put the accessories I want on and tax in, you do a weekly payment, which is less money than a monthly because you're paying off the interest quicker. I think it was, geez, it was like $149 a month tax in, so I can do that, especially when this machine's paid off. I should actually check to see how much I own it. So it's either that machine or I've always been fond of the Yamaha Tenere. Followed it for years, the old one. I used to do the car race, and then they came out with a Yamaha Super Tenere, which is a 1200cc, beautiful machine. Here's a photo of it. But just last year, they came out with the Yamaha Tenere, not the Super Tenere, and it has a 700cc motor in it, and it's a beautiful machine. So I don't know if I'll do the 300 or the 700. Probably 700 I can do no problem. I have to learn how to ride and all that, but my dad been riding since the 60s, early 60s, you know, so just get him to teach me. I used to do motorcycle and sidecar riding with my family all around North America for many years. Did a whole bunch of different sidecar outfits. I was the guy in the sidecar outfit. My longest ride was 16,000 kilometers, which is what, 10,000 miles. Did that in 30 days, 31 days. Oh, vibration. That hand hasn't been on here in a while. And yeah, that was across Canada up to Edmonton area, down to Vancouver, and then also down California, across the southern states, and back up St. Louis way home. I've seen so many things in North America. I'll get him to teach me how to ride. Probably better off getting a 300 first and just trading it in, you know. Just take long to pay off that. Or keep both. Throw up a link of the guy I've been following on YouTube for the Honda 300 Rally. His rides are all over the place, road, off-road. Essentially what I'm doing right now, just talking about the bike and his rides, what he's doing that day and that type of thing. That place has been abandoned for a bit. I gotta go over to, in Canada we have legal use of marijuana, and I used to smoke, but you know, I don't mind the smell of it, but I don't, you know, I'd rather not. So I got into doing the gummies. And I love this West Coast gummies, always from the West Coast, Canada, and they're all shaped like diamonds. They have small ones, they have large ones, and I like the large ones. And it kind of just makes me mellow, you know, when I'm in a home theater. Got a big home theater actually. Over here stuff. Got a big projector. I got a 127-inch screen, actually anamorphic screen. So if you don't know what anamorphic is, if you rent a movie and you got the black bars top and bottom, well, imagine eliminating those black bars and just seeing what the movie is in that shape of screen. So I have a 127 inches horizontal high def, and I got let's see, okay, so it's 7.1. It's surround sound system all built in into a closet. Looks really good. So when I like taking one of these gummies. It takes about 45 minutes before it starts kicking in, and watching movies, and especially when I watch the latest Mission Impossible movies. So, oh jeez, just get rid of that crap. It's just awesome, you know.